Well, hello, my YouTube family. I already explained the situation to you, so you pretty much already know that I didn't come home. No, I left the job at 20 minutes to 6. So by the time I got home, it was around 6:15-ish. My check is going to look awfully handsome. I know that much. It damn well better be. So far, I'm actually caught up with everything. I'm actually caught up. I didn't leave anything at work for me to do. I've done everything. And it looks like that's just the way it's going to have to be. Do everything that they throw at you, do it on that day, and I'll be copacetic the rest of the week. So there will, as you well know, as I've already said, a couple of days here and there that you may not see me. But alas, we are here. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. And, another one bit the dust today, though. There was a shouting match between the person who left and Queen of Darkness. This lasted for a couple of hours. And here's the surprise of it all. The person I would have never thought would raise a voice to a mouse. Well, I didn't hear the gist of everything. The only thing I heard Queen of Darkness say was, well, you asked to be here. And that's all I heard. And then the rest was just shouting, shouting, shouting. I don't know what she did, what she didn't do. She was always nice to me. I was always nice to her. But she was very afraid of everything. She was just very skittish. Woman was this thin. One of the people in the payroll department tried to, teach her how to do the front desk so there would be extra coverage for when I go to lunch. She couldn't get the hang of it. She was very scared of the phones, and she was very... So maybe that had a lot to do with it, because after a while she just didn't... She started to come up with the person in the payroll department trying to train her, but she got very overwhelmed, and there's really nothing overwhelming about the phone. It really is, pick up the phone, transfer, put the extension, hang up. That's really it. But she couldn't even get that. So maybe that had a lot to do with, she was... Maybe Queen of Darkness was trying to move her up, trying to add more responsibilities to her, and she just couldn't get the hang of it, or whatever the case is. So, yeah. It is the first day of fall. The glosses have said goodbye. They will hibernate for the fall and winter season. And now come the lipsticks. And I showed you a little box, about 6 or 7 of them, brand new. We were starting off with one. This is a Bobbi Brown crushed lip color in ruby. It's a little sample size. Jan, I don't know if you got it for me. Michelle, I don't know if you got it for me. Either way, it's brand spanking new. And let us see what this color... Well, it's called Ruby. So, but with Bobbi Brown, there's always a hint of brown in any of her shades. So let us see. Hmm. rubbing it against my tooth. Well, normally Ruby is a little bit more red, but this is Bobbi Brown. So like I said, there's always a touch of brown in any of her shades. So I guess this is kind of like a russet kind of a ruby. Should have been called russet then. The name of the shade is called Ruby. It's a crushed lip color. Yeah, Ruby. Okay. That is Ruby, and that is Ruby. So far, it feels rather moisturizing. I think I already have one of her Bobbi Browns in this small, like a sample size. Well, there you have it. That is it. That is it. That is all. It's all exciting when I'm whipping out new stuff for the fall and winter months. So this is a brand new one. Crushed lip color in Ruby. A Bobbi Brown lipstick. All right. So there you go, people. There really is nothing else to talk about. The big shebang happened later in the afternoon. It started at around 3 o'clock, believe it or not. It might have even started earlier than that. Maybe 2. And it lasted for quite a few hours. And she said, bye, Nancy. Queen of Darkness held the door open for her. And Queen of Darkness is a big show-off. She really is. She likes to highlight her power because she opened the door where they were having this big shouting match from. She opened the door. Now, she could have said this before she opened the door to the woman that got the axe. She had to just make it known. Don't forget to give me your ID. Like, you could have said that before you opened the door. It's almost like she wanted to embarrass her, whoever she was fighting with, and almost make an announcement. The woman was barely out the door when Queen of Darkness rushed to her office to send out an email. So-and-so is no longer employed with our company. I was like, that is so foul. The body is not even cold yet. I'm sure the woman didn't even get inside her car yet before we got the email. Like, for real? She unnerved you that much that you couldn't wait to type this email? Whatever, people. People should realize, though, that if you are going to come at Queen of Darkness for whatever reason, just be prepared to walk out the door because you're not going to win. Obviously, the powers that be keep her here in this particular branch for a reason. So, that's all I have to say about that. So, she was very nice to me, and, we didn't really talk that much. But, she was very skittish. She was a very skittish woman. But when I heard her raising her voice to Queen, and she wasn't backing down for nothing. So she must have felt that she was in the right for whatever reason. Whatever the case may be, I don't think I'll ever know. But, and Queen of Darkness knows she's never wrong. So good luck having an argument with a person like that. Well, I'm home early enough. I'm going to change into my comfy cozies. The fall is coming in a rush. Okay? Even though the temps are high, the winds are cool. So Fall is saying, hello, I'm fall, I'm here. I have a feeling we are going to have, it's 2020. I have a feeling that we are going to have a winter. Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. And when I talk about winter, I'm talking about snow. Okay? I'm not saying anything. I'm not, I'm not saying anything. I'm just going to take each day as it comes. But I better buy myself a new winter coat. I'll tell you that much. I better put some ducats aside to get a nice winter coat. And I'm not talking about something that just, something that looks good. No, I need something that's going to keep my ass warm, because I have a feeling we going to have to buckle down. I've already got my boots, so I'm good for that. But I think a good, nice, long coat will suit me just fine. I'm already wearing my chenille sweater in the morning. The mornings are frigid, people. The mornings are frigid. And then it warms up in the afternoon. It's starting. All right, people. That is basically it in a nutshell. I have nothing else to talk about. Tonight is Deadliest Catch. But there's also going to be a show called Cosmos with my crush, Neil deGrasse Tyson. I love him. He is a brilliant mind, and to me, I find that rather attractive. He is a scientist. Is he an astrologer or an astronomer? Well, he's an astrologer, I think. Well, he deals with space and math and science, and he's just a brain, which to me is very sexy. And so I may just watch that. Who knows? And I think tomorrow is the last. He is scratching up the carpet again. Tomorrow is the last episode of the reunion. Is it? For Beverly Hills? I'm not sure. Or did that one end already? See, let's just take one day at a time. Tonight is Deadliest Catch and the Cosmos one. So I don't know if any of you are interested in watching any of these shows. Let me know if you are. Most likely I'll be falling asleep anyway. So it's what I do. I have dinner, then the itis kicks in, and I'm already tired to begin with. So I just kind of sit back on the sofa. I just am so determined to, be comfortable in watching what I'm going to watch. Good luck with that, Nancy. Okay. Well, this is Lips of the Day. You know what? The jury's out, because it's almost that touch of tomato red, and y'all know I don't like a tomato red. I do not like a tomato red lipstick. I don't. And this gives me tomato red vibes. That's why I'm not really jumping for joy over it. Well, I'll just toss it in the lipstick bin. There's only 3 more months till I declutter. So, and I really didn't declutter much last year. I don't think I still, I've pretty much kept everything that I really want to keep. So I have nothing really to declutter, but this one, I need it to be more red. You know what I mean? It's got that tomato-esque auburn-ish. Y'all see it, right? It's not just me. It's not a red red like a, wait, it's not that. It's it's a tomato red. It's because of that undertone of brown in it. And it shouldn't be called ruby because ruby red doesn't look like this. But this is Bobbi Brown's version of ruby because, like I said, every shade of everything that she creates always has a touch of brown in it. And there's a touch of brown under this. Don't get me wrong, I like a brown lipstick. I have no problems with a brown lipstick. But if it's going to be a brown lipstick, let it be a brown lipstick. Don't mix it with a red, because this is what you're going to get. And I am not fond. I mean, it'll help in a pinch. It'll help in a pinch. But it's not the first thing that I would reach for. You know what I mean? Anyway, there are others waiting in the wings. Newbies, mind you. So the first of the newbies, it's not really a total fail. It's a in the middle. But it's a in the middle kind of, you know what I mean? So there you go. So that is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day. And yeah, that's all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you whenever. I can't really say tomorrow because the next time you see me, you see me. Okay? I love you. Mwah. Bye now.